What is going on, guys? ScorpionSlayer66 here, coming at you with another episode of Vinyl Pickups, and I got a lot more than I was expecting this month, so we're just going to hop right into it. So I got a ton of cassettes this month, so I'm just going to rapid fire through these real quick. First up, I got the Best of Muddy Waters, Blind Melon self-titled, Anthrax Armed and Dangerous, Heaven's Edge self-titled, Helmet Belly, I got this on recommendation of my good friend Retro Gaming Tube 85, or RGT85 as he's known here on YouTube. Stone Temple Pilots, Tiny Music. Various Artists, a tribute to Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin 3. Led Zeppelin 2. My store got in a random batch of metal cassettes, so I picked up Metallica Kill 'Em All, Metallica Ride the Lightning, Metallica and Justice for All, Metallica Sad But True Single, Metallica The Black Album, and this is Metallica Store. This was a live show that they did. Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. Iron Maiden, No Prayer for the Dying. Megadeth, So Far, So Good, So What. Really excited to have this. This is Megadeth, Rust in Peace, one of my top favorite metal albums of all time. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Pink Floyd, Animals. Guns N' Roses, You Could Be Mine single from the movie Terminator 2, Judgment Day. I actually paid $8 for this. This is Father John Misty, I Love You Honey Bear, one of my favorite albums of 2015. Finally got some new wave on tape. This is Talking Heads, Stop Making Sense. These last 5 cassettes were definitely my favorites this month, starting off with Pearl Jam 10, Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness double cassette box set, Dead Kennedys, Plastic Surgery Disasters. I think technically their best album, but not my favorite. Nirvana, Unplugged in New York. And the last cassette I picked up this month, this is Nirvana the Lithium single, so now I'm only missing 2 Nirvana cassettes to have the whole collection. Moving on to the vinyl, I have Rappin' Rodney by Rodney Dangerfield. This was $2 and it was sealed, and Yesei Asha told me I have to listen to it, so love you, Yesei. I have no idea what this is, but I picked it up for $2 because it had colored hippie bands on it, so. Elvis Presley, The Sun Sessions. Now, I'm not an Elvis fan by any means, but this was in Rolling Stone's top 10 albums of all time, so I thought I had to check it out. Not a real big fan of Billy Joel, but Mac DeMarco really is into him, so I thought I'd give him another chance. This is Billy Joel 52nd Street. Still just kinda to me. Billy Joel The Stranger, definitely the best album he ever made. R.E.M. Green, one of Kurt Cobain's favorite albums. Elton John, Rock of the Westies. Elton John, Honky Chateau. I actually picked this up by accident. I thought this was a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard record, but it's actually King Crimson Lizard. The Knack, Get the Knack, My Sharona. Rolling Stones Through the Past Darkly Volume 2. I really love these different shaped records that the Rolling Stones released. Bob Dylan, Empire Burlesque. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, Quarters. This is King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard Paper Mache Dream Balloon on orange vinyl. Paul McCartney, this was his solo debut after the Beatles, and it's definitely one of my favorite post-Beatles albums. The Grateful Dead, Working Man's Dead. My store actually just gave this to me for free. This is a bootleg of a bunch of different people's live albums. This is like, there's Hendrix on here, Zeppelin, ZZ Top, Ozzy, Black Sabbath. It's just a mishmash of live albums. It sounds like ass, but it's a really cool thing to have. The Patti Smith group, Wave. I will pick up anything by Patti Smith. She's one of my absolute favorite artists of all time. One of my favorite newer albums, this is Soko, I Thought It Was an Alien. This was really cool. This is a bootleg of Prince live albums titled When Doves Cry, It's a Sign of the Times. Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. David Bowie, David Live. This is really awesome. This is David Bowie's Space Oddity. This was a one-time release alternate cover to Space Oddity, and it's actually pretty uncommon, so very, very awesome to have this. I've been really getting into Neil Young lately, so when I saw this I had to have it. This is Neil Young, Hawks and Doves. Another band I'll pick up any record of, this is Ramones' End of the Century, and this is actually sealed, and it's a pretty expensive sealed item, so I might be selling this one off. Really fucking weird piece to add to my collection. This is actually an interview with Tom Waits and 3 songs from his then upcoming album, Rain Dogs. Super stoked to finally own this. This is Rolling Stone's Some Girls, and this is actually the band version where they use celebrity faces they didn't have the rights to. Always adding to that Nirvana collection, this is Nirvana Live at the Pier 48. This is also known as their Live and Loud album. So this is one of my favorite vinyl packages I now own. This is Spiritualized, Ladies and Gentlemen, We Are Floating in Space. It comes with like this cool write-up, almost like a prescription or like cautions for medicine. And one of the albums is like this buttered popcorn color, and the other is like a clear blue with swirl in it. So yeah, really fucking awesome album and an awesome package. This is the Velvet Underground Prominent Men. This is a bunch of demos from the White Light, White Heat and Velvet Underground and Nico sessions. Sonic Youth, Murray Street. Sonic Youth, Evol. No Worries, Yes Lawd, one of my favorite albums of last year. The Pixies, Surfer Rosa. Elliott Smith, Either Or, Expanded Edition with the demos and live songs. The Dead Kennedys, Mutiny on the Bay Live. The Butthole Surfers, Brown Reason to Live. This is one of my favorite punk EPs, and it comes on this awesome limited edition green vinyl. Flipper, Generic Flipper, another one of my favorite punk records. Black Flag, My War. I'll pick up pretty much anything by Black Flag. Tame Impala, Currents, probably my least favorite from them, but still an excellent record. Tame Impala, Lonerism, easily my favorite by them, one of the best albums of this decade for sure. Queens of the Stone Age, self-titled, probably my least favorite from them. Queens of the Stone Age, Lullabies to Paralyze. Queens of the Stone Age, Like Clockwork, another one of my favorite albums of the decade. And wrapping up, we have Queens of the Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf, easily my favorite of theirs and a very hard album to find on vinyl. So that is everything I picked up this month, guys. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite, and while you're down there, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, take care.